Hey everyone! So today I want to show you how I make my owls, and I will show you how to make a set. So you need 3 balls of your color of choice. 2 will be dangling earrings, and 1 of them we will decorate on either side and then cut it in half after baking to make ear studs. So I chose green for the body, then white for the stomach, 2 shades of blue for the eyes, which will be surrounded by a thin red snake, so you need 4 thin red snakes, and also black for the pupils, orange for beak and wings, and then to decorate the tummy of the little bird, I chose brown and pink dots that I will cut off these snakes. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first we need to shape the bodies. All of the 3 bodies will get the same shape. Just take a ball of clay and lightly pinch it at the top and also here. So you get this kind of cone shape. Then take your ball tool or a needle tool, a toothpick, whatever you have at hand, and make an indent at the top. Like so, for the little ears, so to say. And then shape those a little bit. Like so. And if you like, you can also reshape the body a little bit. If you know Totoro, that's the kind of shape you want to get. So the little white Totoros, that's the shape I want to start with. Okay, so there's all 3 bodies. Then take one of the white dots, drops, whatever you want to call them, and roll them into a ball, and then into kind of an oval shape. We're gonna get 2 bellies out of 1 oval. And press it on your work surface. Spread it out a little bit, get it really thin. Then use a knife or a blade and cut it in half. And there you have 2 bellies. Now on the very left side I will have the 2-sided owl and then the 1-sided owls that will be dangling earrings. So take one of your owls and attach the belly. So for the 2-sided owl, you need a belly on either side. So belly on the first side, flip it over, and belly on the other side. Do the same thing for the other 2. Okay, let's go for the wings. I have larger orange drops for the wings, and some that are a little smaller for the beaks. So take one that is a little larger, roll it into a ball, and then take 2 fingers and pinch and roll at the same time. So you get a teardrop like this one. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wings. Okay, now take a wing or a teardrop shape and press it so it becomes flat, like so. I like to spread out the bottom part of the wing a little bit more and pinch it a little bit at the top, like so. And then I will take the wing and attach it to the side. Now for the owl that you are going to cut in half, you need to make sure that this one is centered. So this is not centered. I have to rearrange it a little bit. So like so, and then press it on there. so. Again, take a teardrop, press it so it becomes flat, and then reshape it a little bit if you must. The teardrops that I started out with were really small, so I need to spread this out a little bit more than I had to do with the other owls I already did. Then I take my owl and I place it on there. And again, make sure that it is centered. Like so. So when you cut the owl in half, you want both your halves to have part of the wing. Okay. Now I'll attach the wings to the other two. Okay, now before attaching the beaks, I always attach the eyes first. So take a small ball of light blue clay. And don't press it flat just yet. I usually do that on the body because that will secure the pieces together. And I usually use my fingernail to press them flat, like so. Another ball of light blue clay. And press it flat. I decided to give these owls two colored eyes, so I'm taking a darker shade of blue, rolling it into a ball, and then making it look down, press it on there, and with the back of my fingernail I flatten it out. Can't really see the difference between the white and the blues here, sorry. There you go. Now all you need to add are the pupils, so let's do that. Okay, so here are the pupils. Now I decided to make this owl look sophisticated, so I will go ahead and take a very thin snake of red clay and wrap it around the eyes to make it look like glasses. Okay, now that we're done with the eyes, let's turn to the beaks. So take a small ball of orange clay and pinch roll it between your fingers to get a teardrop shape. And then put it between between the eyes and press it flat. Like so. Now I like to use one of my ball tools to add some texture. Nostrils in this case, so it looks like this. Now for the pattern on the stomach, I will go with alternating spots of brown and pink. So I rolled out really thin snakes, and I will just cut off a little bit without rolling it into a ball. Just push it onto the tummy, just like that. So now that I have a brown spot, I'll take a pink one and put it under that. So it looks like this. Next row starts with a pink one, then a brown one, and a pink one. Then start with a brown one. Then a pink one. And a brown spot. And for the last row, pink, and brown. There you go, that's your tummy. Now the only thing missing is the hole for the dangling owls. So take a needle tool, find the middle, and then twist and lightly push at the same time. Make sure it is centered. And for these little guys, I decided to take a silver hat pin. You can always bake the metal with the charms. So yeah, that's the finished dangling owl. And after baking this, or these three guys, for about 5 minutes, I will show you what to do with the one we will cut in half. Our owls have been in the oven for about 5 minutes. So to finish this project, just take your owl, and while it is still warm, please don't burn yourself, cut it in half using a blade. That way, you get two halves that are more or less identical. And you don't squish your charm because it's already gotten harder. Take your ear stud. You can glue it to the back before to make it easier. And then take a ball of translucent clay or the color of the owl that you made, so green in this case. Roll it into a ball and press it flat to get a circle. And then spread that out. So you actually bake the stud to the back of the charm. Now I usually use my fingers for that. You can also use a silicone brush or your ball tools, whatever you have at hand. But it works good with fingers too. So. Like that. So when you attach it to the back, be careful where you put it. Make sure that the stud is centered, like this one. Okay, then just bake it for the remaining 25 minutes and you're done.